Let me introduce myself. My name is Iji. I am the first man in history to create the first real-life Right Room inspired by the classroom of the elite. And this is only version 1.0. So when you click the video, all happy and excited, oh, I'm gonna become like Ayanokoji in a month. Mom, get the camera. Mom, get the camera. I have some very bad news for you. Yes, I can teach you how to become like Ayanokoji in 1 month, but this month will be the hardest month of your life. I'm going to give you a clear, objective path to become like Ayanokoji in under a month. A lot of you guys are not going to be able to do this, by the way, because in my last video, when I said you have to buzz off your hair to start off the year, all you guys started crying like the little losers you are, while the real winners in my real life Right Room actually took action. So now that rant is out the way, let me tell you guys on how to actually become like Ayanokoji in 1 month. There's only one thing that you need to do, and that is kill yourself. Yes, you heard me right. Please kill yourself right now. In order to become the version of yourself that far transcends your current self, you will have to kill yourself. Obviously, you guys know I'm not talking about killing your vessel, but essentially the habits within you and your current beliefs. Becoming like Ayanokoji is simple, really, but the problem is, in order to become like Ayanokoji, or not really like Ayanokoji, I just basically mean the best version of yourself. Every time you take actions towards doing that, yourself will self-sabotage you by keeping its version alive by doing its retarded habits. So let me put it in a way you guys can understand. So say right now you're at level 1, and in order to become like Ayanokoji, you need to become like level 10. So you can make progress towards that goal by doing the actions required. But then imagine if that level 1 wasn't actually just a level, but something with emotion. So it gets mad when it sees you leaving it behind to get to level 10. So it results in making you masturbate, procrastinate, eat bad food, and basically just make wrong and bad decisions. And although you're making progress towards going level 10, every time you do those bad actions, your progress goes down. So here's the problem. All of us can become the best versions of ourselves, but in order to do that, we need to kill our current self. So e.g., how do you kill it? And killing your current self is the hardest thing you can do. You can do it in a day, you can do it in a week, you can do it in a month, you can take 10 years to do this. So let me use one of my students as an example. So number 006 of the White Room program wants to become the best version of himself. And he's actually achieving it. He's working out, he's studying, he's reading books on certain subjects to master the subject. But before he goes to sleep every night, his current version of himself sees that he's making progress to level 10. So to make sure it doesn't go over level 1, it makes it horny and it convinces subject 006 to be his meat. Because another thing you have to realize is that your thoughts are actually you. You think your brain knows what it's doing when it's watching porn. It's basically such a switch it pulls every time the brain pulls it. It gets dopamine, so it doesn't really care. Hence, it tricks you into thinking you want to do it or that you actually have an urge, when all that's going on is that your brain just wants to feel pleasure, unknowingly what's actually going on. So it doesn't really know that you're going on your phone, doing all this gay shit. It just knows that a switch is being flipped and all this dopamine is rushing in. So your thoughts are your own, your urges are your own. Your brain is basically just manipulating you into thinking that you actually want it, but when your soul actually doesn't want it. So I saw this happen to my students, so I taught my student how to kill himself. This is what you should do. First, you should identify resistance. I'm going to list out 30 forms of resistance that we all face. So fear, the most common, not working because you're afraid of what's going to happen if you do. Then second, instant gratification, not working because you want/expect instant gratification. Doubt, not working because you have doubts about yourself or that it's even possible. Anxiety, not working because it makes you feel nervous, anxious, or uncomfortable. Rationalization, not working because you rationalize not to do it. Learning, not working because you want to learn more about it first. Research, not working because you want to do more research first. Comfort, not working because you feel comfortable right now and don't want to feel uncomfortable. Perfection, not working because you want everything to be perfect before starting. Waiting, not working because you'd rather wait to see if things change. You're waiting for that perfect moment. Justifying, not working because you justified it. Warped priorities, not working on the main thing because you're working on something else. Distraction, not working because that thing keeps distracting you. Support. Not working because you don't have the support or a fucking accountability partner. Feeling vulnerable. Not working because it makes you feel vulnerable or psychologically exposed. Addiction. Not working because you're addicted to something other than working. Criticism. Not working because you criticize others at work or being critical of others instead. Denial. Not working because you're in denial, refusing to see and accept the truth. Drama. Not working because you're drawn to, create, or move to drama in your personal life. Procrastination. Not working because you're putting it off till tomorrow. And then self-love. Not working because it makes you feel stupid and a bit of self-hatred. Self-loathing. Not working because it makes you feel inadept and useless. Identity trap. Not working because working would not be me. Routine. Not working because you didn't have your usual coffee in the morning or you didn't sleep well. Entitlement. Not working because you're entitled to not work and work is beneath you. Judging. Not working because you're too busy judging people that are. Burnout. Not working because you think you're too burnt out to work. Opinions. Not working because someone told you not to. Uncertainty. Not working because you're not sure how. And then pain avoidance. Not working because work hurts. So I just listed 30 resistance. So now list your primary resistance forms below and add context. I'll make a doc for this in the description. So here's an example for myself. Resistance has a tendency to convince me that I'm close to burnout and I should stop working. Truth is, I once burnt out horrifically and I am afraid of seeing that happen again. 2. Pain avoidance. Sometimes resistance tries to overwhelm me by manipulating me into thinking the thing I need to work on will be really painful. Resistance often has me in denial, thinking I can act in stupid ways and get away from it. I'll often deny the truth. So example, if I binge watch YouTube all day, I won't pay a price when I always do. So now there's only one thing you need to do. So look at this photo. I got it from Charlie Morgan's Imperium Agency course. So if you see the photo right here, your desired self, your goal, and your current self in its resistance, and then you see the weapon is the work. So what you're trying to reach is your goal of becoming like Ayanokoji. The thing stopping us is the resistance we have listed in our current self. Now only we can defeat this. Now this is the hardest part, since I can say all of this, but we're all going to have to face the pain, because the only way we can kill our current self is by going through enough pain to unlock that level. And in the White Room, Ayanokoji went through tremendous pain right when he was born. So what is our weapon? How can we attack the dragon and save the princess? So it's the work. What is the work? The work is the only way you can keep resistance at bay and not fall to its charming, deceptive nature. I define the work as action. It's having the intelligence to figure out what to do and what you need to do, then doing it. So when you work, resistance gets weaker. And the stronger the resistance, the weaker it gets after you beat it. So eventually, after taking daily action on your goal for a long time, you will find that you transcended yourself and you made it to level 10. So the only path is work, and the only way is work. You will often find that the resistance gets stronger the closer you get to the finish line. Your journey through the fire may be 101 miles long, and I can guarantee you that at mile 100, you will face the most resistance possible. So your current self will mostly Hail Mary the shit out of you. It will be hell. Your current self will do everything it can to stay alive. It knows you and it is you. It will use your weaknesses, your proclivities, your impulses, your drives, your desires, everything. It will be like hell on earth to fight. So remember, when you're going to hell, keep going. So now, what is the work you do to come closer to your goal? This is where my job ends. So thanks for watching. If you want to join my real life White Room server where me and 200 others are grinding fucking hard and have a whole 1 year roadmap, complete the test in the description because I'm really strict on who I let in because I don't let any get in. Peace on the street.